Sorry, come here. Come here, Rock.
The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still football at Soldier Field. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle.
How did y'all rooms get back that dirty?
Cowboys taking on the Chicago.
Y'all need to stay out in the bathroom. You tell y'all boys how to do that. You know?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What? I get it in a minute. How do y'all rooms get back that day? How did y'all bathrooms, y'all rooms get back that dirty? Get a stool and go in the microwave.
Young, he's going to change it up. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Lamb in motion left. Young on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They'll try the left side. Ross. And he'll get this to the 32. This defense for the Bears very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up 2nd down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty here? Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion left comes Brown. Third down, Young from the gun. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start on the ground with Strong. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ross. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else. Drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback. That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll run again. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw is Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Second and 10. Fields. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get this route past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ready?
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Ross. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Through one corner, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And it's now 21-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to
slow, bro.
They were all this easy because he was
nigga walk it up.
And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Smith, the man in motion left. They'll run with Strong. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Strong again.
Oh, no.
He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Strong will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. Our best blockers.
Defense,
and let's get this one in.
Damn.
Runs good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz.
You don't need that motherfucker. Fuck that.
Chris taking it at the goal line.
Get that guy.
And makes it
Play, make a play.
These guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that.
Oh, come on. Who is that?
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Calm.
On 3rd down, it's Ross. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Ross.
That my fumble, man. God damn.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. Now Young going to move him around. On set and hit the line. He lost the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Young to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they will eventually
Man, we had the fumble, dog. That's fucked up.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I knew it. That's why I ain't even mad about it.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
Now receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown. Cowboys. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because it does.
Oh, I need to earn a bitch out, bro.
Another one intercepted.
The
The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Ross. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now an audible here into something else. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready. That was.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Turnover, man. Every time. Every fucking time.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. Here's Fields. Complete. Smith has it. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, going out right here. Go.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go, son. Just where?
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And shedding through the tackle. Still fighting for more. And he's taken down inside the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
God damn, man.
And it's on EA Sports.
Shh. Turn all them lights off down there. Turn all them lights off. Turn all them lights off.
Quarter number 3.
Say, go over there and turn the TV down. See the remote? Turn the TV down. Right, over there in the chair. Over there in the chair. Turn the lights out. It's in the chair.
He's going to see the football first, and they trail here as we.
That's the only one you need
to start this 2nd half. And We'll see a return.
That's the only one you need to turn it down.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Use the goddamn volume, Soraya.
Get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they
Son,
got.
to go do
They
that.
Setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Turn the volume back over there in the church.
Facing that deficit, a 3-score game, Charles.
What a black mark
There's
on it.
plenty of time to go here. The
Turn it down,
issue that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
20.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Stump. And he works it across the 25.
Oh, come on, man. You just got the first.
Now we're going to get a stoppage.
Boy, you
Appears
just,
to be an injured bear on the
tell
field.
you what, boy, you just got your motherfucker.
Third
goddamn play.
We
You
will
already
take
hurt.
a short break.
Here we go.
Yes.
Hey, Ken.
Give up the middle to Strong. Oh, able to avoid him. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah,
Come on, man. I ain't even coming off screen like
just
that.
hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Hey, Ken. Jump. West right, sit. West right. Go.
Now it's Fields. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made.
I got to do it better than that.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I stepped to the side.
About playing situational football, and right now, I think
I
the
sidestepped
scoreboard
him
is
a little bit.
dictating
Well, now
what they need to
bullshit.
do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Send it, though. You can send the heat. You send a lot of heat.
As he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Big down
5.
here.
Here we go.
Now
I'm trying to do
2nd
is
and
not
5.
get embarrassed at this point.
Press. Bunch right. Tonight.
They'll run out of the gun here with Strong.
Come on, man.
Trying to run
I
inside,
be getting
but
back there
nothing
like
there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Fields changing the play. On 3rd down, here's Strong. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down
You
through
give my
hard
ass
work
too
and
bad
effort
for give me
anyway?
anything.
First
They give me
down.
shit. Jump, though. You be sending that heat.
Here we go. Tonight.
I already see what you were doing. You sending that goddamn heat.
Hey, Ken.
I don't care about it. He gonna make a play out there.
Handing it off to Brown.
Late too,
And
then,
forget
little
about finding
motherfucker.
a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. So nothing doing there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a
What
little
is
too early,
it?
too late, maybe off a little bit.
What the
Gonna
fuck
be
is you
a good
crying
chance that
about?
Any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Lying about every damn thing, bro. How did he drop it?
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, 551, 551. Out, let's go. Go.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears.
What was he supposed to do on that? What was he supposed to do?
Touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second
Oh, did it?
half.
Let me see.
That's
Who are you? You the
score they
corner?
felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
He got a nice little cushion. He shouldn't be tripping anymore.
After the touchdown, Lutz to
Just you
kick it
fuck
off.
on offense. You in trouble. You gonna cut the other than that one
Elect to
little
bring
point.
it out here from the end zone.
Ooh, that
And
was
in
sick.
hindsight, probably should have taken it
Bitch ass
easy.
nigga hit
Moves this
somebody.
out to the 16-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side.
See that?
This is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Steal, black. Ready.
Young to throw it.
Good read.
He
No
finds
heat.
Ross, right side, it's complete. 19 yards
No
to pick
heat.
up there. Move the chains.
I don't know why they
I'll tell
make
you
that
what, a
sound.
lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blue striker. Green jacket. Hut.
2nd down, Young. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And now we get into the
Too slow,
psychology of the
man.
whole thing,
God
because
damn.
a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Slide two. Red, yellow.
First down, Young. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. Out of the gun, it's Young.
This is called
touchdown, Cowboys. T.J. Hockenson from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now.
Man, I didn't have no man coverage in that defensive set, and I should have just.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Hard running at the 15. And he will be taken down here on the return.
Damn, man, that's fucked up. I want to rectify this.
Third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both, man. My son sleeps, so.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hess. And he'll be knocked to the ground right there at the 22.
It's too late.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running?
Man, ain't nothing else working, man. I'm just trying to trick you at this point. See,
not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Fields on 3rd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
bro, he see working. My shit ain't working.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got Smith here. And he is going to have the Bears first down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert.
Hey, man, you are 42-21. You want it all, man. God damn.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter.
You want to put a hundred up or something.
On a 4th down call, doesn't matter the distance. He stopped to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
Nice
pick of 9 yards on 1st down. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down, here's Strong once more. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. He just bumped up his personal stats with the 2nd score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know you got him in fantasy football.
You always think of you. I just appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
Thanks. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Ready?
To throw is Young. To throw on second down. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Black ultra. White, white. Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Set, go. Set.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Strong. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Come on, man, you stronger than that.
He'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Stronger than that.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now they'll audible to something else. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Extend. Hey, can. Extend.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Fields. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go, son.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
EQ.
To throw his Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. What's good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim.
Oh, we won't like that.
We've seen this how many times now?
Yeah.
Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win.
One to the pass, but they ain't making no plays on it.
Together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Ross. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Another run on 2nd down. Trying to cover up. And a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Throw inside is going to be caught by Kirk. Down the sideline he goes. Christian Kirk. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take the lead. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
He was made. I said, that's a good play. Shoot.
And they'll indeed take a knee. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.